In a distant, untamed corner of Central Asia, hidden among vast steppes and towering mountains, lies Mongolia, the last true land of nomads and one of the most enigmatic countries on Earth. This intriguing destination, rich with mystery and untold stories, has fascinated adventurers and explorers for centuries. Now, it's your turn to uncover the secrets of Mongolia. Get ready to immerse yourself in a culture unlike any other, where ancient traditions and breathtaking landscapes blend into a world waiting to be discovered. In the 13th century, a man named Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, changed the course of history. By uniting the scattered Mongol tribes, he formed the Mongol Empire, one of the largest and most influential empires ever. Stretching from Eastern Europe to East Asia, this empire was larger than Russia, China, and India combined. While Genghis Khan is celebrated as a unifying figure and a symbol of power in Mongolia, the legacy of his conquests is more complicated. The Mongol Empire's expansion was marked by severe military tactics in regions that resisted. Many cities were impacted and populations forced to relocate, and the historical consequences of these campaigns still lingers in places like China, Persia, and Eastern Europe. For Mongolians, he remains a national hero, but the darker side of these conquests adds a layer of complexity to the narrative. Today, Genghis Khan's legacy is memorialized not only in history books but also through monuments like the giant statue of him on horseback near Ulaanbaatar, a reminder of Mongolia's powerful past. Mongolia is one of the few places in the world where nomadic traditions still thrive. Families move across the endless grasslands, following the migration of their herds. This lifestyle isn't just a way of life, it's a deep connection to the land and nature. Despite modern changes, many Mongolians have held onto these traditions, living in gurs, traditional tents, and maintaining a diet based on dairy, meat, and produce. It's a simple life, but one full of meaning and respect for the environment. One lesser-known aspect of Mongolia's spiritual and cultural traditions is the practice of sky burial, a rare custom today that reflects the Buddhist philosophy of impermanence. In this tradition, the body is returned to nature, symbolizing the cycle of life and death. For some, this practice remains sacred and deeply spiritual, while others may find it difficult to understand without knowledge of its cultural context. As we explore these traditions, it's also important to clarify certain misconceptions. For instance, you may have heard of traveling marriages, a term suggesting that women in Mongolia are free to have multiple lovers as part of a tradition. However, this is not a documented practice in Mongolian culture. While some sources may claim it, this reflects a misunderstanding of Mongolia's deeply rooted family values and nomadic lifestyle. The Mongolian people, while living in an ever-evolving world, remain grounded in respect for their family structures and traditions. Mongolia's food culture is simple yet hearty, featuring delicious dairy products and meat. However, certain popular stories, like the supposed invention of Mongolian ice cream, are just entertaining legends. According to the tale, warriors returning from battle mixed snow with mare's milk to create an icy treat. While it's a fun story, Mongolian cuisine is actually more renowned for its fermented dairy products like erag, not ice cream. And what about the well-known myth of sheep's eye juice? That's another misconception. While Mongolians do enjoy a variety of traditional drinks, this particular concoction doesn't exist. Instead, erag, made from fermented mare's milk, and booze, steamed dumplings, are much more representative of Mongolian food culture. Ulaanbaatar is the capital and largest city of Mongolia, serving as the country's cultural and political hub. While it isn't the largest capital in the world by area, it certainly plays a major role in the lives of its 1.4 million residents. In winter, the city transforms into a magical wonderland with snow-covered streets and twinkling lights. Visitors can enjoy outdoor activities like skating, sledding, and even skiing in the nearby mountains. Also hosts lively winter markets where you can find handmade crafts and traditional clothing to keep you warm. Although the city is modernizing, its history includes challenging periods, particularly during the Soviet era. During this time, Mongolia's religious institutions faced significant repression under Soviet influence. Many Buddhist monasteries were closed, and religious practitioners endured harsh consequences. However, in recent decades, the country has experienced a religious revival, with Buddhism once again flourishing as an integral part of Mongolian identity. One of Mongolia's most iconic landmarks is the Gobi Desert, a vast and arid land that holds some of the world's most fascinating paleontological secrets. Paleontologists have uncovered an abundance of fossils here, including dinosaur eggs and even the well-preserved remains of a theropod. a carnivorous dinosaur similar to a Tyrannosaurus. Millions of years ago, this region was home to a variety of prehistoric creatures. Today, it serves as a treasure trove for scientists, offering crucial insights into Earth's ancient past. For anyone with an interest in history or paleontology, the Gobi Desert is a must-visit. In northern Mongolia lies one of the country's most breathtaking natural treasures, Lake Kvasg, often called the Blue Pearl of Mongolia. This crystal-clear lake is not only a visual marvel but also a crucial ecological zone, serving as a sanctuary for a diverse array of migratory birds and wildlife. Surrounded by dense forests and rolling hills, Lake Kvasg is an ideal destination for hiking, camping, and reconnecting with the untouched beauty of nature. Whether you're an adventurer seeking thrills or simply looking for peace and serenity, Lake Kvasg's tranquility and awe-inspiring beauty will make it an unforgettable experience. Mongolia is renowned for its harsh and unpredictable weather. In winter, temperatures in Ulaanbaatar can drop as low as -30°C, making it one of the coldest capitals in the world. Summers, on the other hand, can bring sweltering heat, with temperatures rising above 30°C in the Gobi Desert. But despite these extreme conditions, life doesn't stop. Over centuries, Mongolians have adapted to their environment by developing unique methods of survival, from wearing traditional fur-lined clothing to building gears that provide warmth in winter and coolness in summer. This resilience allows them to thrive in one of the most challenging climates on Earth. Whether you're exploring the vast steppes or bustling cities, it's essential to be prepared for Mongolia's extreme weather, as it can shift dramatically from one season to the next, sometimes even in a single day. Mongolia is a country of contrasts where modernity meets tradition, where vast deserts reveal ancient history, and where nomadic life continues to thrive despite the changes of the modern world. From the enduring legacy of Genghis Khan to the peaceful shores of Lake Kvasg, Mongolia is a land that captivates the imagination of all who visit. As we've explored today, Mongolia's culture is complex and resilient, shaped by both its rich past and the challenges it has overcome. Mongolia's story is one of survival, cultural adaptation, and spiritual resilience.